Hello, welcome to this short tutorial about DMI titled Now That You Are a DMI Member. In this course, you will understand the 5 talent development process and 5 circles of commitment in DMI. First of all, a quick recap of our vision. DMI vision is building leaders with purpose, principles, and passion that are productive, proficient, and profitable to God, nation, and mankind. And our mission to inspire young people to enlarge their vision, develop their gifts, and in turn inspire others so that they may work not just to better themselves, but to better the church and the world. So in summary, DMI believes that every young person has talent, no matter where the person is found. Whether is found in the east, in the west, in the north, in the south of Nigeria, even nook and crannies of the country, across Africa, they have talents. And these talents, when they are deployed to work, when they are used, these people will become great in life. So DMI provides the platform, the resources, the funding, the trainings, and the program to take them from a place of mediocrity to a place of stardom. We have our thematic areas, our 7 talent spheres, our 7 talent thematic areas. First one is the public speaking area. We have the music, we have the movies and comedies, we have the ICT and media, we have the writing, we have the book club, we have the business and investment, and then we have creative industrial skills. So we focus on young people who are talented in any of these our thematic areas. Our program offers the platforms, the trainings, the resources to move people from any of these thematic areas to their dream. Now, the DMI talent development process. The DMI talent development process, which you can refer as the TDP, starts and begins with the first level, which is the discovery. Here, we offer 100 level courses on strategic self-discovery and talent development. So the focus here is that the member gets to discover his or her talent, that thing that is given to him by God to make him stand out of the crowd in his life. After the discovery stage, we move to the development stage, and here we offer 200 level classes and offer courses on strategic personal development and talent refinement. That talent the person has discovered, this is where we refine it. And the activities here include building skills and knowledge, attending events and training, so the person will become well refined. Remember, a gold can never become pure until it is refined. After that, we go into the next stage, which is the display, and that's the 300 level classes. We offer strategic courses on showcasing of talent and then taking on leadership roles, how we can be able to be visible. So DMI deploys a lot of promotional tools to make sure that this talent that has been refined, produced, becomes visible to the world to see. After that, we move to the next level, which is the deployment stage, and then that's the 400 level classes where we offer courses on strategic impartation of the society with your talent, how one can impact his society positively and mentoring others with his talent. And then final stage is the duplication stage, where we offer the 500 level classes, which are courses on strategic reproduction of other talented persons, leading and multiplying impacts. Of course, a success without a successor is failure in disguise. So whatever we are, it's most important we replicate it in others. Now, the 5 circles of commitment, DMI 5 circles of commitment. The moment somebody joins DMI and registers, he starts with the first community or the community sphere. And in the community sphere, the person is expected to complete the regiment, the activities designed for the discovery stage, which we saw in the previous slide. So this community stage is the largest stage in DMI, and we have thousands of people at this community stage. After the community stage, we have the crowd stage. In this crowd stage, the person is expected to complete the trainings, the courses, the regiment designed for the development stage. That's the crowd stage. And after the crowd stage, I see the circles are getting thinner. Coming into the crowd, we have the committed. Now, these are the people who have shown some level of commitment and devotion to the vision, and they have been qualified to be displayed. Their talent have been refined, and we're showcasing them to the world. That's the committed sphere or circle. Okay. Now, after the committed circle, we have the contracted. Now, these are the people who have gone into a whole lot of investment programs with, because this is a social enterprise that involves impacting lives, making money, building wealth, creating opportunities, and economic growth. So at this point, these people have become contracted into the program, and this is the deploy stage. Okay, we have the center, which is the core, and this is the duplicate stage. So this is how the cycle of commitment comes. When somebody joins DMI, he moves from the community to the crowd to the committed to the contracted to the core is a gradual process, is a systematic process, is not an automatic process, and that's what makes us sustainable. This program is designed to run intergenerationally and internationally. Now, it's meant to run beyond Nigeria, Africa, the world, and even beyond our generation. That's how it is, why it is well structured to run on this mode. How can one move from the community to the core of the circle? Very important question, and that's what this course is meant to address. First of all, there are parameters for this progression. We have the natural talent and skill demonstration. So after looking at for talent, we don't want to see talent to waste. We have the attendance to organization event. We have the number of persons the person is referred to, DMI. We have the volume and consistency of personal savings. We have quantity and quality of ideas or opportunities brought to the table. Ability to plant DMI in other communities and local government. Relevant courses and trainings acquired. Number of years spent in the organization and the leadership positions held. So these are some of the parameters that will determine how fast one moves from the community to the core firm. And then it's important to understand the relationship between the DMI circles of commitment, COC, DMI talent development process, TDP, and designations. And this pyramid can help us. So at the first level, we have community as the COC level, whereas the TDP level is discover. And the leaders here are designated as team members or talent coach. So at this stage, remember, is already serving as a talent coach. Remember, DMI is a leadership organization. We don't have followers in DMI. Everybody in DMI is a leader, and we lead and grow at various levels. So at this level, we have the team members and the talent coach. That's the designations. Then at level 2, we're having the crowd. That's the COC level. And the TDP level is the develop, just like we mentioned earlier. But the designations here are supervisor, team leader. So the moment somebody has moved from level 1 to level 2 in DMI, we see the person as a supervisor or as a team leader. We have level 3, which is the committed COC level, and the display TDP level. In the designation here, DMI sees the person as a manager or departmental head. The person has gotten to a certain level. Okay, we have the level 4 and we have the contracted, we have the deploy. Then the designation is the director or senior manager. And that brings us to the last stage of the leadership, where we have the core and then the duplicate stage. So our leaders here are designated as the executive leaderships or the top management team. So you can see how systematic this program is being arranged. Okay, what are the regiments and the rewards? Why would somebody want to move from community stage to the core stage? Are there things to be done? Are there rewards? Sure. At the community stage or the discover stage, that's the first one. There are activities to be done. There are rewards. Let's quickly look at them. First of all, talent development courses and content creation. Depending on the person's talent, like we listed earlier, public speaking, music, acting, there are programs designed to help the person grow in this talent. And those programs are managed using what we call DMI TDP matrix. So the person is expected to grow in those matrix. After that, savings. We expect every member of DMI to be making at least a minimum saving of 2,000 naira monthly for himself. And of course, remember, this money is for the person. DMI is to help the person build a savings culture. The person makes all his money at the end of the year, and of course with the dividend, like you already know. So referrals, is expected that at this level, before the person moves to the next level, he should have referred at least 5 members, which we prefer to call mentees, to DMI community level. And then the meeting attendance is expected to have attended 75% of our meetings, either on site or virtual, that's physical or online. Okay, leadership. Here, the person is expected to play 2 leadership roles. DMI has a total of about 10 different kinds of leadership roles. So here, the person is expected to have served in 2, which we call the trial leadership or probational leadership. Now, this is a temporary appointment to test a leader's capability and readiness for a permanent position. And then the caretaker leadership or interim role is also a temporary appointment to maintain continuity and stability in a department or organization until a permanent leader is appointed. So remember, DMI is a thorough leadership-oriented organization. Now, we have business opportunities referred to DMI or affiliate or specialty product. So we also have a matrix because DMI grows by innovation and statistics. We seek out for opportunities, investment opportunities, put in money, make money. So it's expected that if somebody is a leader, he should be able to see opportunities where others see obstacles and refer those opportunities to DMI to make money out of them. And then eligibilities. What are the benefits? At this point, of course, the member is a beneficiary to the dividends from DMI cooperative businesses, loans, person is qualified to take loans. The person is, at the end of every year, he gets dividends from DMI. The person is eligible to participate in DMI business leadership trainings and offer content creation support to the person. So these are the benefits at this first level and many more benefits. Okay, moving to the step 2, we have the crowd they develop. Remember, the leaders here are designated as supervisor or team leaders. Just like the first one we said, in the talent development courses and content creation, person is expected to have moved up 10 points higher, now to 20 GPV in DMI talent development process matrix. In savings, this person is expected to be saving at least 10,000 naira at this stage consistently monthly. And then referrals. Now, this person is expected to have had those since 5 mentees. Out of those 5 mentees, at least 4 should have been able to come up to the next level, move them to the crowd level. Then the meeting attendance, of course, is 75% attendance to DMI events. And then leadership, it's expected that this person would have played a pioneer role, innovative role. What do you mean by pioneer role? What do you mean by innovative role? Because a leadership position that involves establishing a new department, branch, or initiative requiring innovative thinking and risk taking. Innovative thinking. That is a very critical role the person got to play at this point now. And then you have the task force leadership or special project leadership. So now is responsible for managing a specific time-bound project or initiative, often requiring specialized expertise. So this is about the different kinds of roles at this stage. The higher you go, the higher the leadership task. And of course, the only way you can grow your leadership muscles is by exercising them against heavy obstacles. And we know that the major challenge our country is faced and the world is faced today is part of leadership. And that is why we're trying to develop leaders who can provide solutions to meet the world's needs. And then the next regiment is the business opportunity referred. Of course, at this point, this person is expected to have grown to 20 GPV on our matrix. And what are the eligibilities? In addition to the benefit from the previous levels, this person at this point will be sponsored production of royalty yielding talent product. Now, this is a very important one. What do you mean by royalty yielding talent product? Now, this could be a music piece, it could be an application, it could be a solution, it could be a movie, something that you can develop. It could be a book you've written that people are willing to exchange for money, people are willing to buy it. So we're willing to sponsor one product for each member at this stage that can yield money and also yield royalty to DMI. So remember, at this stage, the person becomes eligible to become land or property banking shareholder with DMI. DMI invest in land. So at this stage, this person is qualified to own lands in DMI, and the person is also qualified to as a shareholder in DMI insurance program. So moving to the next stage, that's the committed stage. You have the committed and display. This person is expected to have moved up 30 GPV in DMI TDP matrix, and savings. Here is expected to save at least 20,000 naira consistently on a monthly basis. And then referrals, you see, 3 of those his mentees are expected to have moved up to the committed level. So we rise by lifting others. You don't just refer somebody to DMI and allow the person to stay there. You keep mentoring the person, you keep teaching the person what we do in DMI. Meeting attendance, 75% attendance to DMI events, on-site or virtual. Leadership, very important. So here, the person is expected to have held a turnaround leadership or corrective roles. What do you mean by turnaround leadership? Now, this is a role that involves correcting maybe a past mistakes, reversing declining performance, or restoring stability in a department or organization. I could have a department that is not doing well, or a state that is not doing well, an area, a community. Remember that DMI is designed to run in every community in Nigeria. So the person could be deployed to go to such areas and then bring a turnaround leadership. So what do you mean by revitalization leadership? That's strengthening. This is a leadership position focused on revitalizing a weak or underperforming department, improving efficiency, and enhancing overall performance. So it's expected that at this stage, the member would have played any of these roles for us. And in the business opportunities referred, the BOR, person is expected to have come up to 30 GPV on our BOR matrix. And then eligibilities, benefits from previous levels, of course, the level 1, level 2, plus sponsored promotion, members, royalty yielding talent product. That product we've produced in the previous level, at this point, we give it a very worldwide publicity. Okay, the person becomes shareholder in DMI short-term investment. Our short-term investment are investment that run between 3 to 10 years period. So at this point, the person is qualified and eligible to become shareholders in those investments. And then we have the 4th category, that's the contracted or the deployed stage. Okay. Now at the talent development course and content creation task, the person is supposed to have risen up to 40 GPV, right? And in the savings, it's expected that this person at this stage should be able to save at least 50,000 naira consistently every month, and then referrals at this level. 2 of those instrumentees should have moved to the contracted level as well, and then meeting attendance, of course, 75% attendance to DMI events, either on-site or virtual. On leadership, this person is expected to have served in 2 leadership capacity here, very important leadership capacity here. We call the change agent leadership and transformational role. What do you mean by change agent leadership? A leadership that drives significant organizational change, innovation, and cultural transformation. And what do you mean by mentorship role or advisory role? A leadership role that focuses on providing guidance, advice, and support to other leaders or teams, leveraging expertise and experience. So these are to preserve the cultures of DMI. Okay, business opportunity referred. The person is expected to have risen to 40 GPV and BUR matrix, and then the eligibilities, benefits from previous levels plus sponsored international trips. All the benefits that are accrued from previous level, the person is still entitled to them. And now, at this point, DMI owes the person an obligation to sponsor him to any country of his or her choice for a business trip or such. Okay. Now, the person becomes shareholder in DMI mid-term investment, and our mid-term investments are investments that run between 11 years and, let's say, 20 to 30 years. These are mid-term investment programs. So the person is eligible to become shareholders in these investment programs. And right, we are in the last stage of our leadership program here. So we have the core or the duplicate. So at this point, the person is expected to be up 50 GPV in the DMI DTP matrix, and the savings, this person should be able to save at least 100,000 naira on monthly basis, and referrals, minimum of 1 mentee moved to the core level. Meeting attendance, 75% attendance to DMI events, either on-site or virtual. And leadership rules here includes the person must have served in any of the grooming leadership rule, that's the succession rule or heritage leadership rule. And this is very, very important because we've said that this program is designed to live even beyond us. Even when the president of the organization is no more, the founder is no more, the program is meant to continue. So at this point, people are being groomed, trained to take up the leadership rules. Okay, what do you really mean by this grooming leadership? You said it's a rule designed to prepare a leader for a future leadership position, providing mentorship and training. That is succession rule. And the heritage leadership, that's legacy, is a rule that involves preserving and building on an organization's legacy, values, and traditions, ensuring long-term sustainability. Remember, in DMI, if it's not sustainable, we're not doing. Whatever we're doing in DMI is something that is very, very sustainable. Okay, and then business opportunity referred. Person is expected to have risen up to 50 GPV on BUR matrix. And then eligibilities, benefits from previous levels. Okay, all the benefits from previous levels. And now the person becomes a shareholder in DMI long-term investments. And these long-term investments are permanent investments that are inheritable by the person's next of kin. Meanwhile, all the person's benefits in DMI are transferable on the person's demise to his or her next of kin. Note, these regiments and rewards are reviewed periodically to reflect the growth and development in DMI and to reflect the emerging changes in society. So from time to time, you need to check up our website for a review on this course. There is promotional cash bonus for moving from one level to the other, which will be determined from time to time by the management. And then progressing from one level to the other is self-paced. Someone can choose to be very fast and move, another person can choose to be very slow. However, redundancy for a long period of time on a particular level may lead to layoff of that member. When somebody chooses to be in one level for a very long period of time without progressing, moving, the person may be laid off from the program. So this is where we come to the end of today's course. Remember, we started by saying, now that you are a DMI member, welcome to our growth process. Check out the comment section for the link to a short quiz to